All right. Happy Monday. Happy Motivation Monday. I'm Joe Rosko, founder of Built for the Stage, Broadway's #1 fitness platform. Thanks so much for joining us today. We have a really special guest. We're going to bring her in just a second. But this month, August, here we are, we'll be talking a lot and preparing a lot for Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS virtual 5K. And it's going to be on August 22nd and 23rd. So all of our fitness this month will be geared towards preparing for that run. And to help us chat about it, we're going to bring on our special guest, Brandi Porter. Welcome, Brandi, to the show today. Hey, Brandi.
Hey, Joe.
So nice to reconnect. Brandi previously was on Built for the Stage podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It was over a year ago. Maybe spring of 19.
Right.
You were on tour with Bronx Tale at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's all blurring together, right?
Everything has, sadly, but yeah.
I like the post on social media when people will say it's like happy March 100 and whatever, like 46, as if like we're still in March, you know. Mm-hmm. No new months have come on, so
it's crazy. Time is just, what day is it?
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Right. Well, we were just chatting before we got on the call right now that you were in an Off-Broadway production called Trevor, and it was in the midst of when this all shut down, right?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that and like how you have pivoted since then.
Oh, well, so I was in rehearsals doing this beautiful show called Trevor with an exceptional group of people. And then all of a sudden we started hearing that Broadway shut down. We understood that something had happened, but no one really knew exactly what was happening, just that people were getting sick. We kind of thought it was the flu, like we could persevere and keep pushing and keep rehearsing, and until we realized the gravity and the weight of the situation and how bad it really was. And we literally came to a standstill where you saw the directors and everybody just coming in and out of rehearsals talking like, how are we going to proceed? I don't know if we can, and just trying to maintain our safety as best as possible. So yeah, one day in rehearsal, we all came in, they called us all into the space, people that weren't even there. And we're just like, guys, we have to go on a hiatus. And this is for the safety of everyone, right? And it was incredibly sad, but it was also just sad to know that something major is happening and we still have no idea at that time what it was or what it was doing to our community and to our country. So we got put on a hiatus indefinitely. We sang all the music that day before we left the space, had a nice cleansing moment. And then, since then, oh man, I guess it was kind of trying to keep up with myself, and everything shut down. So I was like, okay, I guess I can work out from home. I don't have any of the equipment that I normally would use, but I'm gonna persevere. I can do this, and just kind of maintaining this mental space of still moving forward, but then also kind of grieving this huge loss because I'm at a standstill and there's nothing I can do about it outside of my own part in not spreading the virus if I had it or didn't have it, or just like listening, social distancing, maintaining space, staying at home. So me and my fiance at the time, we're just like, well, what are we going to do? We have a wedding coming up that got postponed. We had to refigure that. And it's just been bit by bit, day by day, kind of finding the joy in little simple things, finding where I can still, I guess, thrive in this hiatus and in this calm, not so calm moment of our country. But little things here and there. So I got married in my home, which was great. And I tried to make it as special as possible and decorated and did all the things that I thought were just grand and creative. So we had that beautiful moment. And then we built a gym in our house because we were fitness people. It's an investment in ourselves.
Yeah. First off, congrats on getting married. That's amazing. tell us what first, marriage, so important. Second, close second, what gym equipment did you purchase for your in-home gym?
First, marriage, so important, so great. I married my best friend. We've been dating for almost 7 years now, so it's been incredible. And yeah, I don't know. Nothing feels different. I'm not gonna lie, like about the marriage outside of just the name change of husband and wife. I still get confused when he's like, "Oh, wife," and I'm just like, "Who are you talking to?" You, babe. No, okay. Hi, hubby. Like, so the terminology has changed. I haven't changed my name yet because everything was shut down. So that got a little chaotic and became more taxing. But luckily, my other married friends said, "You got time. You don't have to worry about it." So that's good. But yeah. And then gym wise, we went with a Nordic Track treadmill, commercial. We had to lug that thing up 3 flights of stairs.
There's a workout.
Right, because at that point they weren't doing in-home delivery. So yeah, that we've had a lot of problem-solving moments as a married couple, which has been hilarious in itself. And then he bought, I don't actually know what type of bench this is, but he bought a bench for himself so he can bench press. And he had actually already had a few weights and things so he can make sure that he feels like his chest is right and tight.
Got it.
So yeah. But
cool.
we still be able to buy other weights.
Yeah. They're a hot commodity nowadays for sure. Okay, so speaking of running with the treadmill, like I stated in our intro for everyone watching, Broadway Cares Equity Fights Age started this in 2011, I think I saw, or I can't. Let me look at the date.
I was like, I don't know when it started.
I don't know if I still have it. The thing I want to highlight, though, is that the first year they did the run, they raised $9,000, which was like amazing. So cool. The last year, they raised over $100,000 during this run, which is like, so as an entrepreneur, it's so inspirational because like year one, 9,000. And then I don't think it was 2011. I feel like it's only been like 5 years or something. You probably know more than me.
Say maybe about 4, but I'd have to check that.
It might have been 2015. They raised 9,000, and then 2019 last year they raised over 100,000. But anyways, just in that short span to almost 10x your fundraising is just like mind blowing. So amazing to them, obviously, for creating the fitness event for this 5K to raise funds for the great cause. But just like just the explosion of it. So tell us a little bit about it. You've run in the past, correct?
I did. It was my first 5K ever. So I was a little shook because I was like, I don't think I've ever ran straight for 3 miles. But it was incredible. It was people from every side of the community, whether it's just fans, it's actual Broadway stars, or it's just like everybody joined. People from Playbill and from different organizations that you don't even think of make up this whole community that we love. And so, yeah, I was kind of like training for it because I was like, I've never run a 5K. So I'm going to go to the gym and just kind of sprint it out. And my husband was like, babe, we're not sprinting. This is a casual jog. If you want, we could even walk. Like, it's just about keeping going, moving forward. And when I say the day was so incredible, it was so much fun. And mind you, I think we had to be there at like maybe 5 or 6 in the morning to meet with the group. And I hadn't met the group yet, but I met so many incredible people. And we're like sitting at this bakery getting ready to run, and just people in the industry that I'd never met, never known. And everyone was so excited to just raise money for this incredible cause and for other people. And that's what I thought was even more inspiring, because we're literally just doing something that seemed so, to me, I was like, oh, this is easy, right? Like we're walking, we're running, like you can do whatever you want in terms of moving forward, and everybody's just like rooting you on, cheering for you. And like, there was so much camaraderie that, yeah, I've never felt that. Like, yeah. And I was just like, yep, I'm all here for this. I want to do it more. I love that I get to feel this way, but I'm also benefiting so many people that are affected by HIV AIDS. And now even proceeds go to COVID-19, people that have other critical illnesses, so they can receive healthy meals, lifestyle medication, housing, counseling, emergency assistance. And now we're raising money to support even more organizations that are also going to support and champion organizations focused on social justice and anti-racism. So it's just, we're making such a difference. And like you said, like it started with $9,000 and then look what the fundraising did years later. And it's not even that many years later, but there's so many people in need. And all we have to do as a group is walk, run, like whatever you feel. Like whatever it is, to just keep moving forward and then eventually get past that finish line. There's no judgment. There's snacks on the other side. So everybody's like looking out for you, cheering you on. And people are literally just watching this, cheering people on through the thing. I've never like crossed the finish line like that, but I felt like a gladiator. Like I was like, and I only ran 5K.
Love it. Well, this year, obviously, due to COVID-19, will be a little bit different. It'll be a virtual run. Mm-hmm. You, if you're watching, you can see running across the bottom of the screen, BroadwayCares.org, and that's where you can sign up to participate in this virtual run. And it's a free way to sign up. There's no fee for that, but they are suggesting that at the least you try to raise $250 to donate towards this great cause. Get your squad, let them know that you're running or walking and participating in this 5K, and raise those funds of at least $250 for this great cause. So they are giving you 2 days on the 22nd and 23rd, just depending on what's best for you. As always, if you're participating, we encourage you to tag them on the gram at BCEFA. You can tag Playbill, obviously tag your friends, spread the awareness of the virtual 5K. As a coach, I'll suggest if you haven't run or walked a 5K, start now training for it. So whether you're going to be on your treadmill in your own place, whether you're going to go outside and practice social distancing and run outside, or maybe you'll do it from inside with no treadmill. We're going to give you a little sneak peek of how you can do that in our workout. But do what's called a linear progression and start out with maybe, let's see, this is week 1 and it's the last week of the month. So you might want to start around like a half a mile to maybe like 0.75 miles and do it twice this week. Nice and easy. See where your baseline's at. Then in week 2, you add on a little bit more, maybe a mile in the first run of that week, and then maybe 1.5 miles in the second run. And then you add a little bit more, and so on and so forth. You can write that out depending on your fitness level, on how you want to progress. But the last thing you want to do is just kind of show up cold and just go for it. Brandi, that's funny. You were saying, oh, I'm going out and sprinting this thing. And your husband's like, there's no sprinting.
Right.
When I was a kid at our hometown, they used to do town races that you could sign up for, and there's one particular race was 4 miles, mm-hmm. and I was maybe 7 or 8, and it was my first race. I was going to run it with my dad, and they, I don't know, the gun or the horn or whatever went off, and I was just sprinting as if it was like a 100-meter dash.
Yeah.
So obviously 20-30 seconds later, if it was even that long, I'm huffing and puffing and dying. And the rest of the whole 4 miles, I was crying to my dad, like crying, like I don't want to do it anymore.
Right.
So everyone out there, pace yourselves. Just have fun with it. Like Brandi was saying, just have fun. It's more about the cause than it is about your time or whatever. But if you want to allow it to inspire you to get your fitness on, then let it inspire you and go from there.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and anything to say, and then we're gonna get after it.
We're gonna work it out. Yeah, I was just gonna say, and even if it's a hike or you just walking on the sidewalk, like any mode of movement, that's what he said. Like even dancing, moving forward, just like get your body going, help us help the cause, help us help others. That's essentially it. This is, as he said, it's not a race.
Yeah.
We're Absolutely. Just slow and steady.
That's right. Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna get up. We're gonna move around a little bit. We're gonna show you all out there how you can kind of prep for this. Okay. I'm gonna move my seat over here. All right. So, all right, you can still see me. Amazing. Got my dog Thor here in the background. There's Thor.
Dog named Thor?
Yeah, we got Thor and Pepper Potts over here. Pepper, you want to say hi to Playbill out here? Say hi to Playbill. Hi, Playbill. Oh my goodness, we're gonna go running. Yeah. They're my running buddies. When I run with them, I run about like a 2-minute faster mile than usual because they're just dragging me down the street. All right, we're gonna do this by every minute, okay, Brandi? So we're gonna go like 1 minute, we're gonna do this. 1 minute, we're gonna do that. All right.
All right.
The first thing we're gonna do is you can just go front, back. If you are watching at home and you have like a pad, you can like jump up to the pad, or you can get like a big, thicker book. But basically, we're just looking for a forward and a back, okay? That's going to be like one of our quote unquote running in place options. I Googled it. The average step of a 5K is around 6,250 steps. So let's say it's too hot to go outside, or you're just not comfortable as far as social distancing goes to go outside. For whatever reason, you're inside, you have no treadmill maybe, like Brandi, you can count off your steps, whatever way you're going to do it, to 6,250. And that could give you a 5K. Maybe I'll do that on our Instagram live that weekend, as well as go outside and run it. So, yeah. Okay. The next thing we're going to do, I'm going to turn sideways for this one. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, reach. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, reach. 1, 2, 3, reach. 1, 2, 3, reach. Okay. Right. On that reach, you can kick the foot back and hover it, or you can just touch it back behind you.
Gotcha.
Okay. Mm-hmm. We're going to do that for a minute. And then the last thing we're going to do on minute 3 is we're going to go 4 high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go high plank burpee jump.
Nice.
Okay?
Yeah.
Let's do this for, I'd say we're going to go for 6. Let's go 6 minutes. Everyone out there, I think you should do it for at least 12 to 15. But Brandi and I are just, for time's sake of our chat here, we're just going to demo it for you, show you how out of breath we'll be after just 6 minutes, and encourage you all to get after it. It's about 180 steps a minute, so you can do some math on that for as many minutes as you'd want to take it. All right, I did the math ahead of time per minute, so it's about 180 steps a minute. Okay, so you guys can decide how many steps you want to take. Remember that 5K goal is 6,250. All right, let's put on some music.
Come on.
Let's do this. All right. First thing we're gonna do is the forwards and back. Forwards and back. 3, 2, 1, and here we go.
Is only waiting. You come to save me. I see there's no escape.
Oh wait, what's more important than that?
Yeah. 5, 4, 1. All right, here we go. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3,
But you can't change me. I am stronger than you. Could ever hope to be. You don't deceive me. I see first and I see.
Okay, we're gonna go on to the next one.
Woo!
Halfway through, instead of going right, left, you'll switch left, right, okay?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Second round, and for those of you watching, this one really burns my quads and my calves, tops of my thighs and my calves. Go ahead, switch the leg left first. On minute 2, that reach, when you hinge over at the waist, that's really working your hamstrings and glutes on minute 2. Minute 3 is just elevating that heart rate a ton with those burpees. All right, Brandi, here we go. Side shuffle, 3.
Every second in the wake of the love, I am never under waves, so I'm tossed in the back and forth, the back and forth. In the back and forth, the back and forth. Sink a little deeper while you're trying to cross. When everything is blue inside of you, you get lost. In the back and forth, the back and forth. In the back and forth, the back and forth. I raise up to waves till it's you that I to it, I don't wanna share. High time, yeah. High time, yeah. High time, yeah. High time, yeah.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Every minute that I swim in those depths, flip and spinning as I live in each breath. In the back and forth, the back and forth. In the back and forth, the back and forth. As the light screams all over my wreck, parts of me are lost at sea of regret. Back and forth, the back and forth. In the back and forth, the back and forth. Wave out the waves till it's you that wave out the wave, I don't wanna share. High time, yeah. High time, yeah. High time, yeah. High time,
Nice job. Okay.
Woo!
That was just 6 minutes. Oh man. If you're running that 5K, you probably got another 4 sets or 5 sets of that to get to around probably 24 or 30 minutes if you're jogging it. Brandi, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh. Guys, everyone, ladies, gents, go out, register now. BroadwayCares.org. Go get your team. Start fundraising for at least those $250. $250, $2,500, $250,000, $2.5 million, whatever you want to raise out there. Go ahead. Just go get it. Get your squad. I know you all got time on your hands, a lot of you. So get your peeps, hug them in, and say, hey, y'all, the 22nd and the 23rd, we're doing this 5K.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Brandi, thanks so much. I'm just like, I'm done. I'm done for the day.
That was workout number 2 for me. So
Ooh.
We did it 2 a day, guys.
Love it. All right, Brandi, thanks so much. Playbill, thank you. Once again, this is Joe Rosko at Built for the Stage. Brandi Porter, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next week. Don't forget, Fit Tip Friday. On Fridays, we post a fitness workout video. This week will be about running technique and how you can technically perform your best 5K. All right, y'all. Bye. Later.